Without a doubt, Shaq is the most dominant player to ever touch a professional NBA basketball court. There was no one who could do anything with Shaq on a consistent basis. His dominance resulted in a three-peat with the Los Angeles Lakers and teammate Kobe Bryant, and another championship with the Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade. But our question today is, can Shaq repeat that same dominance in the Magic Johnson era in the early 80s? In a league where physicality is at its highest peak, right? Where you have guys such as Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Moses Malone, Dr. J, Kareem, can Shaq still prove and replicate the dominance, the championship, the scoring, the fear factor that he proved when he played in the Jordan and Kobe era? Guys, I'm excited to see what Shaq does. We are putting a 19-year-old Shaq, who's at 84 overall, with the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Lakers are too stacked, so I didn't put them on the Lakers. They're going to be a team that's going to be winning championships, hence the Magic Johnson, Kareem I mentioned. The Orlando Magic are not even in the NBA at this point, so I just say, hey, let's put them on Cleveland. So this is Shaq's team. We're not going to be making any trades. We're not going to be signing anybody. Not me. I'll let the assistant GM do all that. But let me know, how many championships do you think Shaq can realistically win in the Magic Johnson era? I'm sure he'll get teammates along the way. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully they help him out. But this is his squad right now. Once again, he's a rookie, and guys like Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, those guys are going to be coming into the league. So we'll see how Shaq does. At the end of the 84 season, Larry Bird gets MVP. This sim is probably going to the 91 season. That's when the Jordan era is going to kick in, and that'll be the end of this video. But for now, we got like 8 years to go. Ralph Sampson, Rookie of the Year. Kevin McHale, sixth man. How's Kevin McHale coming off the bench at a 90 overall? Anyway, Ralph Sampson, Rookie of the Year. DPOY, Tree Raw. It's like Shaq does not exist. Shaq is playing correct. Like, he's just like winning no awards whatsoever, making no nothing. Cavs. He's on the Cavs. I made sure that, and he's starting at center. Shaq, what are you doing? Well, he's a rookie. 20 and 10. I don't know. That should have got him on the All-NBA team in my book, to be completely honest with you. Zero. I was gonna say unless I missed it, but all right, that's Shaq. All right, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are in the finals against Dr. J and company. We'll see. They actually pick up game 1, lose game 2, take game 3. They're up 3-1. Oh, they actually won. Yeah, I forgot. In the earlier years in the NBA, the playoff rounds were actually shorter. So we beat Dr. J and Moses Malone. That's a tough team. And we got Detroit. Detroit was another good team with superstar Isaiah Thomas, Kelly Tripica, Bill Embiid. That's a good team. So we'll see how Shaq does. But good thing for Shaq, this was like a big man era, and they don't get any bigger than our big man Shaquille O'Neal, even at just a rookie. So they're down 2-1 to Cleveland Cavaliers. They're down 3-1. So what we're gonna do is I think we're still in this. Let's sim and see if Shaq and the Cleveland Cavaliers have a comeback in them. They gave up Q1 pretty badly, and they're gonna get smacked in the mouth. See you next year, Shaq. But overall, they did pretty good. They made it to the second round, so let that tell you what it will about Shaq and his dominance just as a rookie. He beat that Philadelphia 76ers team. The Lakers won. Kareem, Magic, not surprised. Call this the Magic era. Magic Larry Bird era for a reason. Let me put some respect on Larry Bird's name. We're at the end of the 85 season, year 2 of this sim, and Magic Johnson gets MVP, 20 points, 14 assists. Beast. Michael Jordan has entered the chat. He has entered the league with the Los Angeles Clippers. Wins Rookie of the Year, 23, 4 and 6. That's what's up. Doc Rivers, 6-man. Shaq, DPOY. Let's go. I'm telling you, most dominant player ever. He's starting to make his presence felt. Dominique Wilkins, most improved. Lakers won 69 games. Utah Jazz won 56. That's what's up. Seeing Shaq finally. Okay, there we go. All NBA second team. They were hating on him as a rookie. All defensive first team, obviously. That's what's up. And let's see what Cleveland did. They're second. They are second in the NBA. Let's take a look at their roster real quick. Nothing's really changed. Shaq got better, so that helps when you have a superstar. World Be Free. He's at an 85. Is that Cliff T. Robinson, 83. So they got a solid team. They got a nice team. I'm happy for them. Let's take a look at the standings real quick. See what happened there. 69 wins for the Lakers. They're probably going to beat everybody. Portland did very well. That's not even with Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler was in the NBA at this year too. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that he came in around Jordan. He did. All right. Yeah, that's a good team. Boston, Cleveland. So we're in the mix. We have a legitimate chance to get out of the Eastern Conference. But look at Boston 56, Cleveland 54, Detroit 53. So Boston and Detroit, we gotta reckon with. So New Jersey, let's see who's on this New Jersey team. No one really. Orders Birdsong, Buck Williams. They got a little bit of a squad here, but I think we're the second seed for a reason, and we sweep. Let's go. Shaq is making me so proud. And look it's that Detroit team I was talking about. I think we actually lost to them last season, if I'm not mistaken. We got a young Isaiah Thomas. So yeah, Shaq, it's not like you're gonna be ducking Isaiah anytime soon. He's like 23. They're right there with each other, and he's got a squad. So realistically, we could lose. I hope they don't lose, but Shaq could lose down 3-0. Well, let's see. Let's start the simcast. Give Shaq a fighting chance here. I remember this is like a similar story to last year. We lost in the semis to the Detroit Pistons, and they were just beating them. Yeah, they're beating the brace off us again. Yeah, we lose to the Detroit Pistons. Shaq 22-10, and that guy Isaiah Thomas, he is that guy. So the Lakers are probably going to win. Yep, the Lakers win. The Celtics, Lakers, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird era for a reason. Not even the Detroit Pistons can get past them, but Shaq is consistently making it to the semifinals in this Magic Johnson era. We'll see. We will see if he will break through. I don't know. We just capped off that 1986 NBA season, the third season of Shaq's career here in the Magic Johnson era, and Shaq wins MVP 29-15. Let's go, Shaq. Karl Malone on the Knicks, Rookie of the Year, Jay Humphrey, sixth man. Shaq is that guy. Unfortunately, he's starting to take some shine from Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan could definitely be making his presence known very, very soon. I wouldn't put that past them. So we the Cleveland Cavaliers Shaq squad is third in the East. There we go. Shaq's had a 93. He got a decent squad. He got 480s riding with him. Got the Bulls in the first round. That's Reggie Theus. So he got Patrick Ewing and Akeem. That's a cheat code. They're gonna be winning all the championships in this video. I don't know. I'm just playing, but maybe not. All right, so this is Shaq's squad. He's got a squad. He could definitely be winning. Let's take a look at standings real quick before we start simming. 62 for Portland, 61 for Detroit, 61 for the Lakers, 61 teams for Boston, 56 for Utah, 55 for Dallas, and 55 for Cleveland. So just, there's some heavy hitters out there. There's some Detroit and Boston is not going anywhere. But thankfully, I'll say thankfully, we still got to deal with Hakeem and Patrick Ewing. Shaq got his hands full. Shaq has his hands full. Thankfully, we're up 2-0. So, we do get past them. Those must have been some not even rookies. They were good. Patrick Ewing might be a rookie. Yeah, that's crazy. At an 84, that makes sense. Hakeem, yeah, he's that guy. So, all right, where are we? We have Boston. Jeez, Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. My gosh, Cedric Maxwell. Yeah, we might bite the dust in this one in this series. It's 1-1. Shaq is a problem. I don't think anybody could deal with Shaq individually, but I'm just saying they got a boat on their team. Whoa, are we gonna make it? We beat Boston. All right, so I'm actually glad Detroit made it because Detroit's been beating us. Isaiah Thomas has been a superstar. He's been great. 96, 85, 85. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas keeps beating us, so I would love to beat Isaiah Thomas this time around. You know what I mean? Like, if we can definitely make that happen. All right, Sim game 1. Let's go, Shaq. Shaq takes game 1. Isaiah game 2. Isaiah game 3. Shaq, game 4. Let's go, big fella. Oh, Isaiah takes game 5. We're going to simcast. Let's get up in here. Let's tie this up. All right, so Detroit Q1. I'm so tired of losing to Detroit. Isaiah Thomas. Like, guys, come on. Let's get it together. It's a close game. Is Shaq still in the game? 32-20. Big fella is moving. Big fella is moving. Let's get in here. All right, Cleveland has a 3-point lead. Isaiah Thomas has the ball. Like I said, he's been playing like a superstar. Thankfully, he misses, and they pass it over. The Murobi free. He's got the ball. And at this point, they need to get it to Shaq. And Will Be Free scores. Let's go. 5-point lead. And wow, look at those numbers. 28 and 9 for Cliff Robinson. Isaiah Thomas, he's got the ball again. I just realized I have to change Shaq's number. I don't know why he's number 9, but yeah, we got to change that expeditiously. Will Be Free's got it. He should have got that to Shaq. He puts it up. Shaq with the Oh, Shaq, what are you doing? He should have just like got the rebound and dunked it back home. But Cleveland retains possession. Let's see. All right, they're gonna inbound it. Will Be Free. He doesn't mind shooting at all. I see that. All right, Shaq needs to get the ball on offense. Oh, and was that? Who was that? Anyway, Detroit scores. It's a 3-point game. Oh, Will Be Free. He's got it. If he misses, Shaq is there. Shaq gets the rebound, and they foul Shaq. Is Shaq gonna go to the free throw line? Yeah, chanting MVP. Shaq did win the MVP this season, and Shaq makes his free throw. It's a 4-point lead, 33 points, 25 rebounds. So let's go. Shaq made both his free throws. It's a 5-point game. Shaq has stepped up big time with his rebounds, with his free throws nonetheless. Isaiah Thomas got the ball, but Detroit is down on the brink of elimination. Oh, he takes the fake. Isaiah Thomas has been cold. He has. And Cleveland is going to go to the line once again. Oh, come on. Yo, as a point guard, you can't be missing free throws. Shaq just stepped up and made 2 free throws. As a point guard, you got to make your free throws. And Detroit is going to take another timeout. Isaiah Thomas needs to step up for his Detroit Pistons team, or they are going to be over. Compete for them. Oh, Long is going to take a 3, can't get the 3. Will Be Free gets the rebound, and they're going to send Will Be Free to the line. And this game should be on ice really, really soon. And let's see. He gets the first 7-point game. He gets the second. Let's go. Oh, my gosh, these timeouts. 10 seconds left to go in this game. Detroit is down by 8. Isaiah Thomas gets it on the wing. Let's see. He's going to work on Basley. Can Isaiah Thomas? Nah, he's going to dribble the clock out. I don't even think he's going to shoot it. And that's it. Congrats to Shaq and his Cleveland Cavaliers. We only forced a game 7. I thought we was up 3-2. All right. So we was looking, yeah, I do remember now. We was looking to force a game 7. All right, so let's see if Shaq can have another dominant game and push his team to the finals for the first time in this video. Came out really soft in the first half, and looks like Detroit's gonna smack us again. This is sad. Oh gosh, 22 and 9 for the big fella Shaq. Isaiah Thomas came ready to play. He did, and Detroit and the Lakers. The Lakers are gonna go ahead and beat Detroit, and Magic Johnson is just stacking, collecting MVPs. We recap the 1987 NBA season. Not recap, but yeah, I guess we do recap it. Anyway, Shaq wins MVP going back-to-back 30 and 16. The big fella is definitely proving his dominance. Eddie Johnson, Shaq, DPOY. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, seriously, at this point. Dallas and Portland did very well. Shaq All-NBA first team, obviously. Third in the East. All right, so Shaq is definitely, he doesn't have a second coach. He doesn't have a Kobe. He doesn't have a Dwayne Wade. He doesn't have a Penny Hardaway. But Shaq is definitely doing his thing, keeping this team competitive, relevant. You know what I mean? He's like the he's like the LeBron on Cleveland. You know what I mean? With no help. You know what I mean? Only LeBron was getting his team to the finals, and Shaq has yet to do that. But I mean, to be honest, he's got some pretty legendary teams in his and that he's playing against Boston, Isaiah Thomas, Detroit, Boston Celtics, Dr. J and the Sixers. You know, he's going up against some all-time legends here, as opposed to LeBron did. But anyway, it looks like Shaq is going to get smacked in the first round, unfortunately, and lose 3-2. So just an educational reminder. The first round only was the first to 3 games, not 4. But we do lose to the Bucks, so that, you know, that's interesting. You know, something's gotta be done for Shaq and his squad, or, you know, because Shaq, it's not looking pretty good. It's not looking too good for him, as Michael Jordan wins his first chip. We cap off the 1988 NBA season. I think we only have about 3 years left, but Shaq three-peats in MVPs. He hasn't seen the three-peat in championships. Hopefully we get there, big fella, but he does three-peat with MVPs, 25 and 15. David Robinson on the Spurs, Rookie of the Year. I'm glad he made his way back to the Spurs. Kevin Johnson, 6-man. Shaq, DPOY. Gerald Wilkins, most improved. Cleveland, 62 wins. Let's go. All right, so maybe, just maybe, this is our time to shine for Shaq. 62. The Lakers are there at 61. Boston. All right, so it's all teed up for you, big fella. It's all teed up. So we got let's see, Maurice Cheeks. That's really it. Old Moses Malone, or no, yeah, older, 33. All right, we can take this team. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Let's go. What a sweep. Chicago. This is with Patrick Ewing, right? And David and Akeem. That's a solid team. I can't say nothing about this team. That team is legit. Oh, we'll go down 0-1, 0-2. Okay, 1-2. We get a game. We tie it up. Okay, 3-2. Let's go, Shaq. All right. And the New York Knicks. Who's on the Knicks? Actually, yeah. Okay, Alex English, Bernard King, Karl Malone. That's a good team right there. That's a good team. But let's see. We won 62 games. We take game 1. Let's go, Shaq. 2-0. Yo, show me, man, what it is. Swept. We are in the finals. Let's go, Shaq. But it's that Laker team. It's that old Magic Johnson, Byron Scott, James Worthy, Kareem, Michael Cooper. That team was ridiculous. All right, but Shaq gets game 1. Shaq gets game 2. Is he going to sweep Showtime? He does not sweep Showtime, but he does get his first chip. 25 and 18. Let's go, big fella. Proud of you, my guy. Proud of you. Let's look at the roster real quick. Shaq's at a 97. They some way somehow secured Dominique Wilkins. They got P. Short, who's at 86. Jeff Malone, who's at 85. And Cliff Robinson, where Cliff T. Robinson was already on this team, as an 84. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 superstars. That's good job. I'm glad Shaq has a team where he can compete now. We just capped off the 89 season. We got 2 years left in this Sims. We're going to see if Shaq could go back to back. He's like won 5 straight MVPs, 24 and 15. Ross Strickland, Rookie of the Year. Jerry Reynolds, 6-man. Shaq, DPOY. He's had that on lock. Cleveland, 74. Yeah, Cleveland's definitely going back to back. If they don't, it's going to be a colossal failure. And let's see. 74 and 8. Chicago with Patrick Ewing and Akeem is good, but at this point, I mean, I'm not even gonna go game by game because we should be winning. Let's see. Karl Malone, the Knicks. Oh, it's just Karl Malone. Okay, and Alex English, Isaiah Thomas, an old friend. Isaiah Thomas, if you're just now joining us, used to beat the brakes off of us when he was with Detroit. So that could be interesting. We do sweep them. All right, cool. Lord have mercy. Chicago. This was the team that gave us fits. Or at least, you know, I thought they would. Hakeem, Patrick, Michael. That's a really, really, really good team. But we're cruising. We got the Lakers again. Does look like Kareem finally retired. Maybe not. Yeah, no, he retired. Yeah, he definitely could have retired at this point. Let's look this, and they win in 7. Shaq 17 and 10. Let's go. So Shaq, and he's got a boat now. He's got a squad. It's him, 97, Dominique Wilkins, a host of 80s. So Shaq goes back to back with his Cleveland Cavaliers, something LeBron couldn't do, but LeBron never really had a boat when he was with Cleveland. He has had boats and still lost. But anyway, this isn't about LeBron. I don't know where that came from. All right, we're going to go to the 1990 season and see what happens there. So Shaq's streak of MVPs ended. Shaq didn't win MVP, but his teammate did. Dominique Wilkins. When have you ever seen Dominique Wilkins win a championship in 2K? Congrats, Dominique. 29, 8 and 3 and 2. Let's go. Pooh Richardson, Rookie of the Year. Eddie Johnson, 6-man. Shaq continues to have a chokehold on DPOY. 75 wins for Cleveland, and I'm thinking that's Michael Jordan's team right there. Clippers 163. So we got the Lakers doing well. We got Jordan. We got Dominique Wilkins. Shaq didn't make All-NBA first team. Wow, that's really impressive. But Cleveland is nonetheless still first. They're 75 and 7, and looks like, I guess, Dominique Wilkins is taking the lead on this team, at least this season. 97 for Shaq, 92. Dominique Wilkins is a little older, but anyway, let's see. Shaq, can you three-peat like you did with Kobe? All right, we beat the Bullets. Who's on this Atlanta Hawks team? John Stockton, Chris Mullin, Dale Ellis. That's a good team. But I think they do fell short when it comes to big men. Yeah, in Chicago, that's going to be Keem, Patrick Ewing, and Michael Adams, and Horace Grant. They love their big guys. They're probably Dennis Rodman. This team is built to beat us. Will they beat us? No, but that team was built to beat us in mind. They were designed for us. All right, and we still beat them. Let's go. Doc Rivers, 84. Michael Jordan, 96. Terry Cummins at a 90. This team is overall great, but I don't know if they could beat us. We go up 1-0 on Jordan. I would love to get Jordan and Shaq on the sim, but let me see. And we're going to go ahead and sweep Jordan, unfortunately. Sorry, Jordan. And that's the 1990 NBA season. Shaq goes ahead and three-peats. And I think we got one season left, so stay tuned. After all these years, Magic Johnson finally gets another MVP at the 91 NBA season, 26, 8, and 10. Congrats, Magic Johnson, Akeem, Elijah on DPOY. That's what's up. But Cleveland, 76 wins. Chicago, 68 wins. Shaq has, I guess, retired from All-NBA teams. What is going on with Shaq? Is it because we have so much talent on our team? But I don't know. Dominique Wilkins won Rookie of the Year that time. I'm interested. 19 and 10. I mean, I guess it's not his MVP days, but he's only 27. That's interesting. Anyway, let's take a look at the standings. 76 wins to 76 wins. Chicago they're gunning for us. New York, the East Coast. Us with Dominique Wilkins, Jeff Malone, Purvis Short, Chris Morris, Shaq, Rick Smith, Cliff T. Robinson, Travis Ellison, Vlade Divac. That's a great team. And you got Chicago, Michael Adams, Reggie Theus, Dennis Hobson, Patrick Ewing, Hakeem, Horace Grant, Ennis Whitley, Mo Bowman, Ben Ennett. That's a great team right there. Then you got New York with 61 wins. Kenny Smith, Isaiah Thomas, Clark Kellogg, Karl Malone. That's a good team right there. John Bagley, he was on our team a couple seasons ago, Cleveland. But let's see what happens. Phoenix almost won 60 games as well. They got Scottie Pippen, Joe Dumars, Danny Mann, and Larry Nance. That's a great team right there. So let's see, who's our first round matchup? Boston, a team that used to beat the brakes off of us. We only got Larry Bird. Everybody else at this point is either regressed a great point or is retired or signed somewhere else. We're gonna go ahead and sweep Larry Bird and company. Milwaukee Bucks, they got 86, 88. Buck Williams, Sidney Moncrief, Winston Garland. That's all right team. They're not on our levels, respectfully. I say that in the most respectful way possible. And out of this bloodbath, it seems like the New York Knicks is the only super team that we're going to have to play with Kenny Smith, Isaiah Thomas, Clark Kellogg, Karl Malone. But Karl Malone can't compete with Shaq, and our team is OP. So what happened to Chicago? Chicago lost in the first round to Detroit. That's interesting. Anyway, I'm confident we're going to beat this Knicks team. We do. And Jordan, how are you doing again? Dark Rivers, Michael Jordan, Terry Cummins, the left strength. That's a nice team. All right, let's see. Maybe we can get a sim game, but I don't know. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. I think we're going to go ahead and sweep Jordan again. We do. Shaq gets finals MVP once again. And I think that's the end. Let me double check. All right, so yeah, we are finally making our way into the Jordan era, which I do hope the Jordan era is good to Jordan, because this era has not been good to him up to this point, just because of Shaq and company. But yeah, I hope Michael Jordan goes on to win many championships. So let's take a look at our squad real quick that is in this sim. Shaquille O'Neal, 96. Dominique Wilkins out of 91. 85, 84, 84, 83, 83, 82, 81, and at 78. This team is good, and they ended this sim winning many championships. So let's look at the MVP. Shaq won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MVPs, which honestly, I feel like that's the kind of career Shaq should have had with MVPs, to be honest with you. He should have won 5 MVPs overall. He only had 1. So between that, it was Magic Johnson. Oh, and his teammates. My bad. Shaq only won 4 MVPs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That 5th one was Dominique Wilkins. So yeah, Shaq 4 MVPs, which I think definitely reasonable. Shaq could have had 4 MVPs, but he didn't. But yeah, you can see how dominant this was. Magic Johnson tipped us off, got us off. No, it was actually Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. So it's the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird era. We started in, then Shaq, 4 straight. Dominique Wilkins, he got 1 in there, and then Magic Johnson came back, shows Magic Johnson's longevity and his greatness. All right, but championships really struggled, and we started in like the 81 season. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons, nothing. Didn't even sniff the finals. But that's because teams like the Lakers and the Celtics. So look at Boston, Lakers, Philly. Those teams ran this, So the GM finally, made some changes and got Shaq a good squad, and he won 4 straight championships. That 1989 season was kind of close. That went to 7 games with the Lakers. Jordan actually did get a championship. I don't know why I'm feeling so bad for Jordan. Jordan did make it to the finals. We just beat him 1, 2. Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles. You get the point. Los Angeles has been represented in every single finals in this sim. Every single one, except for the 80-81. But in this sim, Los Angeles, the Lakers, whether they won or lost, have been represented. Anyway, DPOY was well represented as well, if I could find it. Yeah, Shaq, he won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight DPOYs. So yeah, he did his thing. But anyway, that is Shaq if you put him in the Magic Johnson era. And obviously he has a great career. The kind of career I thought he should have had, honestly, in real life. Let's see if we can look at those accolades real quick again, all together. 4-time NBA champion. He did that. Shaq was actually a 4-time NBA champion in real life and a 4-time MVP. That's what Shaq's career should have been like. Let me know. And all those DPOYs. That's what Shaq could have did, should have did, had the potential to do. I think he definitely underperformed in his actual career, but he was still so great. Let me know your thoughts and who I should do next.